Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ignorant Intellectual on Media. Today, I thought we'd do the next letter in my film library. We've done up to the O's, so next up is P. I don't think we'll get to the Q because I think the P is probably going to be a large enough section to take up a whole video. So, but I could be wrong. So, if it is, we'll do the Q as well, right? So, um, I'll stop the video here, and I'll join you over at my shelf. So, I'll see you in a second. Bye for now. Hello, everyone, and I am back at the shelves. All right, so let's start with the P's. Here we go. First up is, no, turn this way, maybe there'll be less brightness on the, so we got the package. Then the Bob Hope, the Tribute Collection. So this is probably a box set of some sort, maybe, or maybe they're putting them out individually, but a lot of times you get a box set of whatever, right? So this would be a box set probably of the Tribute Collection of Bob Hope. And then somebody broke up the box set, right? So it's a guess, but usually that's what happens. Not a big Bob Hope. I'm not big on his comedies or anything, so I don't really collect him as an actor. The Palm Beach Story. And Paperman. This was an interesting story. Basically about a man who's grown up but still has an imaginary friend who's a superhero, right? So, Paprika. And the Kino Classics. Paracelsus. All right. For that 2000 film collection I bought off that gentleman. He's got a lot of older films. Most of the films that you see like that will be from that collection. Right. Next up is a British Film Institute. Another one in that collection, a Rivette. Actually, I think I have a Rivette section. Maybe I don't, but if I don't, I should make one in my director's section of my film library. This is Paris non appartient. All right. Paris belongs to us. All right. After that is The Past. And then Payback. I really like this film. Uh, a great anti-hero film. He's not a good guy, this guy, but he's the hero of the film. So you're kind of rooting for him, even though he's a bad guy, right? It's basically about um, the principle of criminality, right? You know, your word is your bond. If you're a criminal, otherwise nothing works. Being a criminal, right? So, but of course, if you're a criminal, are you really trustworthy? Anyways, it's about a guy who ends up getting ripped off by other criminals, and he decides to take revenge on them to get his money back. The Pelican Brief. This is a good film as well. Probably my favorite Julia Roberts film. Not that I'm a big fan of hers or anything, but that film is pretty good. Right, then Penny Serenade. And then The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Persepolis. And the Phantom of the Opera, Lon Chaney version of it. It's a pretty thick DVD case. And then an Arrow Academy Phantom Lady. And all the Phantasm films, the 5-film collection on Blu-ray. Just picked this up recently, actually, for I think it was $20. All right. To that comes the Philadelphia Story. And the George Hurd Hatfield version of The Picture of Dorian Gray. And then Pink Floyd, The Story of Wish You Were Here, which is basically their album dedicated to Syd Barrett, their first singer and songwriter. He was the one that was the major influence on their first album. And then he had mental issues. He had a mental illness and he left the band, and then they went on to, great fortune, fame, and success, right? So A Piper at the Gates of Dawn was the first album. That was a Syd Barrett album. The Pink Floyd and Syd Barrett story. So here's tells all about it. Right? Like I said in previous videos, I'm not a big fan of collecting concert DVDs or Blu-rays, but I do like documentaries on music. I like the documentaries. Here's Pink Floyd The Wall, starring Bob Geldof. That was Pink, as they say. It's basically the album The Wall put to a film, right? So then we got Pink Floyd, The Making of Dark Side of the Moon. There's a group of these DVDs that take an album and go through the process of how it was made and what was going on at the time and so on and so forth, right? And they're really interesting. I know I have this one. I'm not sure if I have any of the other ones. It's been a while since I bought that. And then Pirate Radio. And then we have all the Pixar films, all right? So I put all the Pixar films all together. So we have Onward. A Bug's Life. This one's on Blu-ray. I haven't gotten around to combine it with the DVD yet, so but I will do that. Then we have Steelbook DVD of Cars. And a Blu-ray of Cars. And a Steelbook Blu-ray of Cars 2. on Blu-ray of Cars 3. Then we have Brave on DVD. Then we have Finding Nemo on Blu-ray. We have Finding Dory. Right. We have Ratatouille on DVD. Then Ratatouille on Blu-ray. I combine these two as well, just haven't got around to doing it yet. Then we have Toy Story 1 to 4 on Blu-ray and DVD. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo. It's a big one, which is great. If they were all came in like this, that'd be great. And that drops it right on the floor. All right, so that's why you protect them. Then we have Up. Then we have The Good Dinosaur on DVD. Then we have Monsters University. And then we'll move over to the other one. We have Monsters Inc. Another one I need to combine has Monsters Inc. on DVD. Then we have WALL-E, right, which is coming out as a Criterion, so I think it's come out already, actually. So if I ever find it on a Criterion, I'll pick that Criterion up. Here's WALL-E, another one I need to combine. It's on DVD. And The Incredibles. And The Incredibles 2. I just have a DVD of it. I don't have the Blu-ray yet. That's all the Pixar's. Then we move to Planet of the Apes on Blu-ray. Let's see, this I got this for $10, which is a really good price. This box set, it's not in perfect condition or anything, as you notice. See that white rip there and all that, but I put it in plastic so that it doesn't get any more damage. But the guy put, I guess the guy's I don't know why, but anyways, he put stickers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I guess, to know which ones come in which order. So he doesn't have to think about which order they come in. He just puts the stickers on it. But he didn't put the sticker. He didn't put the sticker on the plastic wrap that's on the outside of the Blu-ray that you slide the the paper sheet into. He stuck it right on the. The terminology for these movies, it goes into my head and out of my head. One day I'll remember that. The outside paper thing of a Blu-ray is called what is called an L sheet or whatever. See what I mean? I'm forgetting them already, right? So I'm getting old. Anyways, the slip paper that goes in over the Blu-ray underneath the plastic. Well, he puts it on the slip cover, not the slip cover, but the the paper that goes into. Anyways, I'm just brutalizing it. Anyways, you put the stickers on them so you can't remove them. So it ends up, detracting from. If you put it on the DVD, the Blu-ray plastic wraparound cover of it, you could just change change the Blu-ray case and get rid of that stupidity, right? So, but you put it right on the actual, sheet that you slide into that plastic wrap, right? So anyway, um, so you kind of gotta get stuck with it unless you want to do some extraordinary trying to, you can use, lighter fluid to try to unstick it or whatever. But with such a small space to work with, you may damage the paper as well. So I don't know. Still thinking about what to do about that. Anyways, all right. So I just got that, but I had previous to that I had this, which is the Planet of the Apes Legacy Collection, 6 DVDs, 5 movies, and a documentary, right, on DVD. So I'm probably not going to combine them. I don't really combine box sets much, because then um, with an individual DVD, they're worth $1 or $2 unless they're rare or whatever, right? So you can really get rid of the DVD and just keep get rid of the DVD case and just keep the DVD and put it in with the Blu-ray. If you want to combine the two, it's not really, you're not really losing much money on it. But if I was to put all the DVDs from this box set into this one, like take the disc out of this one, put it into this one. It has an extra disc in it, right? That documentary. So that's a deterrent of doing that. Um, and I can sell that probably for $15 or $20. So instead of combining it, why not just sell it if I don't want to use up that space, right? And then here we have the DVD of the the remakes of the trilogy, the Planet of the Apes trilogy. And I have all three of them on Blu-ray. No, I don't actually. So this is a Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, so I don't need this one anymore because it's in this one. So I'll just put this over here with all the stack of films that I'm selling. And then I have one of them, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. All right. And I have Rise of the Planet of the Apes. All right. But I don't have the third one, which is War for the Planet of the Apes. So I'm still looking for that Blu-ray. Once I get that Blu-ray, then hopefully I can get it in a combo pack in one like DVD, Blu-ray case, and I'll just combine it with the other one. Anyway, so after that, so that's the Planet of the Apes. Next up is Police Story Lockdown. Police Story is probably, I think, Jackie Chan's best set of films in his history. The Drunken Master was really good as well, but I think Police Story is probably his best set of films. And here's the all new Police Story. All right, but the original Police Story, Super Cop, right, and Police Story Part 2. Not showing you the back of these, so I don't know. This might be a bootleg. I am not sure, but I'd really like to find all of the Police Story movies in one box set. Would be nice. Right. And after that is Pompeii. And The Pope of Greenwich Village. I really enjoyed this film. And The Poseidon Adventure. poor boat turns upside down and everybody's got to try to get out of it. And then positive ID. And then a film, Kevin Costner film that I really liked, but many people panned this film. They didn't like it much, probably because it's unrealistic or it's like a love story for the post office. And we got Powakatsi. Powakatsi. And we got Precious. I have not watched this film, but it got really good reviews, and most people that watched it said it was a really good film. So just haven't gotten around to watch it yet. Then we have Predators. I just watched this film last night. I was kind of hesitant about seeing Adrian Brody in an action film because, you know, a lot of the films that I've seen in him, he plays like a quirky character, right? So kind of like, you know, in quirky films, he doesn't really do like mainstream action films or whatever, right? So, but he did a really good job in this one, I found. If you could suspend your disbelief of him acting in all those other films and just take him, let's say, as the first time you saw him in the action film, you would figure he did a pretty good job. I mean, he beefed up for the role. You would see he's worked out for the role, so he's pretty buff in it, I guess you could say, as the girls would say. So overall, I enjoyed the film. It wasn't as good as the first one, you know, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, but in Predators 2, the Danny Glover version, which is not very good at all. But if you have Predators, you might as well get Predators 2. The Predators is actually in my directors section, so that's why you only see Predators there. Right. Next up is the Vincent Price collection. All right, so this is number 3. There's number 2. I have 1 as well. 2 versions of it. This is the first edition of it. Anyways, it's still got sticky tape and stuff on it that I have to remove. But anyways, it's a 3-volume set of like 12 films, if I remember correctly, from Vincent Price, right? It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 films. Anyways, it's a bunch of his films on Blu-ray, right? All right. Next up is Pride and Passion, a film that I just got recently. All right. Where's that? That was here. After that, Pride of the Yankees, Gary Cooper film about Lou Gehrig. And we got Prince Valiant. Too much light going on. What's going on with this light? And we have British Film Institute, Privilege. And we have Professionals. Then we have Project Greenlight Stolen Summer. Then we have Prom Night The Collection. So basically, it includes Prom Night. What's going on with the, come on, focus, buddy. Focus. Doesn't want to focus. Prom Night, Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, Prom Night 3, The Last Kiss, and Prom Night 4, Deliver Us from Evil. Then we have The Proposition. Then we have Providence. Well, that one is really bright. You can't see it at all because of the light. Alan Rasmus said I need to make a section for him. All right. Then we have The Prowler. Then we have Punishment Park, another Peter Watkins film. Look how bright that is. Why is that? There we go, that's better. I accidentally pressed a button on my phone. That looks much better, doesn't it? Yeah. Punishment Park. And we got Pumpkin. And we have Pumpkinhead. And then we have The Punisher. We have Punisher Warzone. And then we have Purple Rain. Great album. If you really like the album, you'll really like the movie. If you don't like the album, you probably won't much like the movie. And then Central Art House. Janus Film presents Pygmalion. All right. And then we're on to the cues. All right, so that's it. So that's all the P's that I have. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, please. And if you think about joining me, just press the subscribe button, and I will talk to you in my next video. We'll do the Q's and maybe the R's. I don't know how large the Q's is, probably not very large. We'll do the R's as well, and I'll see you then, okay? You have a great day, and bye for now.